Y'all heard that
Damn it.
that new XXL freshman freestyle with Ian the rapper?
Yes. Yes, I did.
None of those words mean
Good.
anything to me.
You know what XSL freestyle means and nothing else.
Oh man, that
Y'all
was
need to look this shit up on
one of the
YouTube.
best freestyles of all time. Ain't that right, Zach?
Mmm.
Mmm. We're we're we're
Mmm.
making it out of the lunchroom cafeteria with this one.
Give me my pencils.
You
I'm gonna put together a pencil beat.
know, Davis, I'm gonna start tapping on your desk, dog.
Yo, every kid that was good at doing pencil beats is locked up in a penitentiary now.
That's not true. Tobias Christinger actually just talked to him recently. He's not in
Oh,
jail,
is
but
he chill?
I think Daniel Kakish might be locked up.
I was just kidding. I didn't realize that would be accurate.
I don't know whatever that fucking happened to that guy. And survey says, where's the fucking
Cheers, brothers. Cheers to episode 9, brothers.
cheers?
Cheers.
I don't have any mud on me.
I also don't have mine on. Oh wait, no, I
Y'all
do.
need
I got my industrial tank of mud.
you're gonna have to take that up with your heavenly Father, because I don't know how you're getting into heaven without any mud in your hand.
All right, I plugged it in. Where is your switch? Where is your switch?
Y'all are probably wondering why I'm outside.
We outside?
It's because I'm incredibly gassy, and I'm not allowed to be inside anymore.
You feeling real bubbly today?
Yep.
Nice.
What did you have for lunch?
And it pissed me off. Bean and cheese burrito, extra bean.
They
And
don't want. They don't want.
extra spinach tortilla.
Oh, and the spinach too? God damn.
You feel me? Y'all ever get cauliflower pizza crust?
No.
Not for a very long time.
Tap in, because that shit is delicious.
It's
What is going on there?
a
The
ring
nuke
light.
just a nuke just went off.
Wow, my cheekbones come out. Hey, everyone. All right, there we go. Fuck, wow, that's bigger than my future.
Hey, hey, what's up with you?
The
Hey,
lighting's
what?
doing
Oh,
wonders for your skin.
Oh my God.
thank you. What's up,
He's an
guys?
influencer.
I've got a ring light. I'm an influencer. Um, yeah,
You're gonna
Ian,
influence me to take my clothes off.
dude, that's the only kind of influence I
Yo.
want to be. I have body positivity, and I'm positive I'm about to see that body.
This is not that kind of podcast.
Oh, whoops.
You guys keep trying to make it not that kind of podcast, but guess what? It is that kind of podcast.
It definitely has been
That's
that.
the podcast that you're on.
Okay,
Hey,
take your
buddy.
clothes off right now.
Everybody take your shirts off.
We're getting demonetized with this one, boys.
Have we been monetized?
Yeah, we got sponsored by Dick's Sporting Goods recently.
Quentin, shut the fuck up, bro. They can't know. We can't split the profit that way. No, we're not making any money on this.
I sound like Helen Keller.
The income is
Okay.
not $4,000 a month for sure.
Do we think Helen Keller was a real person still? Like, have we debunked her yet? Her existence?
You think she was like a figment of people's imagination?
All I'm saying is, you're telling me that you're blind and deaf and sound like, and you made it past 40? No, you fucking did
Hey,
not. I'm putting
Quentin
my
Oh,
is
shirt.
it's
I
a miracle.
Quentin's a basic white girl now.
It's a miracle, i.e., the miracle worker.
Oh,
Hey, I knew someone who was on that play.
I guess you're right.
I believe in miracles.
Miracle Whip.
Where it's from,
That
you
was
sexy
beautiful.
thing.
Hey, do you guys fuck with
Thank
Miracle
you.
Whip?
Actually, yes.
Good, man.
Anything
I prefer
creamy, I
Cool Whip.
like.
What, you guys like a creaminess? What's your go-to creaminess? Sorry. I'm sorry.
You guys fans of cream puffs?
You like
Yeah,
Krispy Kreme?
I do.
Krispy
You like
Kreme.
Krispy Kreme?
I
Is it
Creamy
do,
crispy?
peanut
but
butter.
it makes me feel bad after one bite.
The sugar.
Right.
Like
Like
it's
buzzes
one
Hmm.
of
your
those
teeth.
foods where like as soon as it enters my body, I'm just like that was a poor decision.
Yeah. Remember those boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts we used to get for high school theater?
And
I
you
don't
just
know.
eat the whole thing.
Oh my God, dude, I felt like shit after that.
I'm sure it
It was
was.
only $10 for a whole box of donuts,
$10 and 10 years off your life.
and you already have the donuts. Like you don't even have to give the money. You already have the donuts. The money's due later.
They knew what they were doing with that.
It's like a
Fuck,
credit
that
card.
messed me up.
It's like a credit card,
Yeah.
a donut card,
Oh,
donut credit.
I was in debt to Big Donut
It's a big donut.
for sure. Like a few boxes down. I believe in
I do kind of miss
miracles.
doing. Well, I can't say I miss it, but when we did the candy bag sales, just started putting random candy in a Ziploc and like, hey, do you want to buy this? I'm in your math class. We
Oh
were, we
my
were
There's that
gosh.
teacher who just started selling like sodas and candies out of his
And
classroom.
honey buns.
Black market, yeah.
oh, who
Yeah, and
was
then he
that
got
guy?
in trouble for that.
The computer
Yeah,
Yeah,
teacher.
didn't he get fired for that or
yeah.
suspended or something?
Getting fired for that is so insane.
Yeah.
What was it? God, what was his
He
name?
He
was
got
just
in trouble
providing
for
us
sure. I
delicious
just don't remember
snacks.
what it was.
Trevor was selling honey buns for a while too.
Yeah, me and Trevor were both selling honey buns, and we got in trouble one time. Like we got stopped by like the assistant principals. They're like, "What do you guys? What is it? What's going on here? You just like selling stuff?" We're like, "No, this is for a club. This is like for a club that we're starting in the future." There was no club. We were just doing it to make money to probably buy weed. I don't even know what we were buying, either In and Out or weed. And
Both.
yeah,
I mean,
and
those go hand in
so
hand.
they were like, so if you have a club, then like you would have a teacher that is your representative. So like, who is it? And we just dimed out Mr. Reed, and we're like,
I
yeah,
was
Mr.
gonna
Reed's
say, I was
we're
gonna
doing this for
say,
Mr. Reed.
he he was automatically the one anyone would go to, like as their excuse for anything.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, then let's go see Mr. Reed. Let's go talk to Mr. Reed because this isn't like a sanctioned fundraiser. So he's in trouble now. And so they like brought us up there to Mr. Reed's. We're like, hey, Mr. Reed, we were just selling honey buns for that club we were starting. He's like, what? But he was like, oh yeah, you guys mentioned that. But like, not like, basically he played it cool for us. He
I
didn't
can
dime us
totally,
out.
I could totally picture the way he did it too.
He was just playing like the ambivalent, happy-go-lucky Mr. Reed. They're like, what? This is okay. Oh, you guys aren't. And then we were fine. We were good. And
He
everyone knew what the
probably,
situation was.
he probably put his
Everybody in
hand
the
to his
room.
forehead, like,
Yeah,
Adoy.
exactly.
yeah, he's the teacher I'd go to when I wanted an excuse from a class I didn't want to be in. I would just text him and call my teacher and tell him I needed to work on things in theater on like building a set.
I remember in sophomore year we missed like 2 straight weeks of Algebra 2 class.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
because she also just didn't
that
want us there.
rocked. Yeah.
Didn't want you in her algebra 2 class.
No, the
Because
class
me,
was
Brad,
more
and
productive
Xander,
without us being in there.
yeah, the three of us all like sat next to each other and would
And
just
Ethan knew in.
fuck around.
Ethan was in that class too.
Oh, I forgot about Ethan was there too.
Bad kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were class
uh,
clowns.
I think we had free seating when the school year started, and so we all sat like in a row together in the back of the class. And obviously that didn't go well. So then a few weeks later, we came in and suddenly there was assigned seats. So we were all like in different corners of the class. I think that lasted about half a period before we just migrated back to our original seats, and
I
she
got away
just
with that
gave up.
so much. I would just change seats.
Yeah, just be like, nope, I'm not sitting there.
Once like California started allowing classrooms to be bigger than like 25 people, it sort of just became our like
It's
Yeah,
democracy.
it's
the
just the
Wild
Wild
West.
West at that point.
So
Yeah,
kids
for
run it.
sure.
And
Like
it's like
no matter
we
how.
Quinn, you
Okay, Bradley.
are in charge of high schoolers now. How do you feel about disciplining them and getting them to do what you want to do?
It's weird, man, because like they already don't pay attention. Um,
why would
it's
they?
why would they?
No.
You know, I mean, it's. Oh, I don't want to say they don't pay attention, but when all right, you're having a conversation, right? You make either like frequent eye contact, so sometimes you'll look away, you come back to the conversation. They just don't look at you. They just look at other objects. And I'm like, hey, like, dog, I am talking to you, and I'm like saying this to hopefully help you. And they're like, oh shit, hey, what's up? I was like, did you get any of that? I don't really like discipline them per se, but no, it kind of feels
You
like
don't make them run suicides.
Yeah, just like
no.
if
I
they
so
look off even once, it's like run a fucking lap right now.
they have done. I have made them run laps for it, but like I run with them because I don't want it to feel like a punishment. It's like we're a team. We're gonna if we suffer together, we're doing it together. So if I make one of the kids run, I'll do it. But what I've implemented is if they do like a 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 practice, if I make one kid run, I make it uneven so they continue the game 4-on-3 because they might have to deal with
Hmm.
that if they're getting slow and sluggish and moving fast. Also,
I
just
like
kind
that.
of
I think that's a very good drill to run.
yeah. Um, they did not like when I got the cones out and took them to the grass across from the basketball courts. And they're like, "What are we doing?" It's like, "Running, bitch."
I had back when I was
Hell
coaching
no.
third through fifth grade basketball. My assistant coach was an actual psychopath whose son was on the team. And his son was playing basketball to have fun, and he was coaching basketball to win. And
Oh
so
That is such a terrible combo.
yeah,
his son was not very good. He was a very nice kid. And
yeah,
then there was one instance midway through the season where his son like kept fucking up like a defensive switch or something. Third
yeah.
grader, by the way, third grader. And so he stops practice and he's like,
That's no
"Go run."
excuse.
Just his son run like 10 laps as everyone else is continuing. And then when his son finished, he had him come up and was like, "Apologize to each of your teammates now. And then we'll continue practice after that." And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is insane. And I also feel like I can't tell this guy how to like father coach his
Parent,
son.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Isn't third grade
um,
like 8 years old?
yeah, literally.
Jesus Christ.
These guys were so small. Um, but
That doesn't even like resonate with you when you're a kid. Like you don't even
yeah,
understand responsibility to that level of like,
exactly.
Yeah.
oh, I let down my teammates. There's
These
no
kids are like
concept of
learning how
that.
to shoot jump shots and like
Yeah.
move on defense. They do not know what basketball is. I ran a drill once where I was like, you're gonna like catch the ball and then you're gonna shoot a mid-range shot. And they're like, what's a mid-range shot? Like,
That's a fair question from an 8 year
yeah,
old.
exactly, exactly.
He's over here coaching like, damn it, Terrell. You ever run anyone the flat? No, but that's he was doing that to his 8 year old third grade son.
Yeah.
And like after just talking to the kids, who are 15, 16, and 17, most of them don't really want to be there. Like most of them are
Yeah.
not passionate about basketball. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm glad to know this. One of my kids wants to do boxing. And I was like, oh, that's why you're so aggressive on defense, but you don't know how to shoot your shot. And he's like, yeah, man, I just kind of want to put people on the floor. And I was like, oh,
I
I
think
like
I
that
know
you
which
said
kid you're
that.
talking about.
Yeah, the Jehu with the
Yeah, exactly.
no, he's such an
Because we played
intelligent.
three against him that one time, and he was guarding me, and I was like, "This is fucking. This is not like MMA, dude. What the fuck?"
Yeah, the kid that you kept saying was fouling is because he
Yeah,
boxes. He
yeah,
does not play basketball.
yeah.
But it's crazy because like he has such a good move set. Like his little cut on the baseline and doing the reverse layup. He loves doing that, and he makes the bucket so many times. But I pulled him aside because they were doing like 2-on-2, and him and Aiden were getting dusted like 10-4, and he's like, "I give up if you're gonna make me run laps, make me run." And I was like, "Oh, okay, let's talk about that. You guys play 21. Let me talk to Jehu real quick." I was like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" I'm like, you don't have to catch attitude with me. If there's something wrong, like you can talk to me about it. And he goes, nah, just like I don't really like basketball. I was like, oh, okay, well, why'd you join NJB if you don't mind me asking? And he's like, my mom wanted me to do something. I wanted to do boxing. We couldn't afford it. And I was like, oh, I mean, hey, dude, if you establish a good baseline for discipline in basketball, it's only going to carry over into other things you want to do. If you get better at basketball, you'll carry that mindset to the other sports. And I'm pretty sure like conditioning is a lot harder for boxing. So get good at this and you'll be really good at boxing. He's like, I didn't think about it like that. I was like, yeah, man. But if you want to box, just play defense. We'll have someone else make the shots. Just pass the ball and play defense. That's fine. Like that works.
Yeah, point him out to me when if we ever play together, so I can just make sure I'm covered by somebody else.
I will push. I will
I'm
push
scared.
Bradley on you. Actually, I want this kid to
I
defend Bradley.
I do resonate with only having a one
Would I be too
shot
fast for
because
him?
He's a what?
Would I be too fast for him?
He would dust you, dog. I'm sorry.
Wait, he's fast too?
He's pretty
Bradley, no
fast.
one said you were fast. We said you got low.
I am fast.
You have a low
Yeah,
center of gravity.
Bradley straight up elbowed me in the face that one time.
Well, you got up in my face, dude.
Bradley, how come you're not on our men's team?
I'm not driving up there every week.
Come on. Be a team
We
player.
need you. We need your speed.
What if I give you a kiss on the forehead?
You got me up there once, and that's a minor miracle.
All right, that's fair. You got
And
any
you were
basketball league?
cooking.
We all just stay at Bradley's for 10 weeks and just, you find a league down there?
San Diego basketball league.
Yeah.
Put a bullet in my head before I do that.
Yes, sir.
He
I
just
think we're
knows.
gonna
He realizes
do.
it'd be a better place to live.
I have been working on one shot that is standing about 7 feet away from the basket and hitting the ball off the backboard, or like off the like bank shotting it off the.
Yeah.
I'm at I'm at about like a 40% clip on that. So
Oh yeah.
We do need you to come up, Bradley, because we need you to record our game tomorrow so we can start putting together a highlight reel. Because I want to put First Day Out by T Grizzly over
because
all
we
of our.
go into the league.
Yeah,
I
we're
want
going
I
to
want a
do.
highlight reel. I want a Last Dance style documentary. I want merch. I want posters.
You've already
We also
got
need like
part of that. I'm
game
gonna
tape.
be at a baseball game tomorrow, so
Baseball.
I'm gonna be eating nachos and bratwurst and drinking beers.
Can
It'll
you
be
record
great.
a highlight reel of that?
Uh, no, because MLB will probably shut my ass down. I don't have their express written consent.
What makes the Petco Park better than Dodger Stadium?
The food, the beer, the views. It's not a bad seat in the house.
And Zach, what makes the Dodger Stadium better than the?
So false, 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 false.
Oh,
Basically, all
oh,
three untrue.
I was just asking questions, dog. Oh, okay. Let's talk about
No, I
this.
know. I just had to, I couldn't let him get away with that. Just
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Gotta set the
false it
record
is.
straight.
like Petco Park is universally considered a top two or three ballpark in the sport, and Dodger Stadium is not.
No, it's not. It's not universally considered a top two ballpark in the sport.
It's been America's
Don't
number
cap
one
for these.
ballpark for like the last 10
Don't
years.
cap for these guys on fucking the podcast, bro. Do not tell lies on the podcast. Seriously, I'll get
It's
pissed.
not a lie.
I'm looking at Sports Illustrated right now. MLB ballpark rankings for the 2025 season. The Padres are not top three.
Oh, certified
USA,
So
you
liar.
gotta look up
universally,
America's number one ballpark.
I'm seeing Cubs number one. I'm seeing Giants number two. Pirates three.
Let's go, Wrigley Field.
Padres are five.
Wrigley's
I've
only
always
number one
said
because of the new updates they've done the past few years. And
Wait,
the
they're only
The
history.
number
Giants do
one
have a
because their
nice
stadium
stadium.
is nice. What? They're only number
No,
one because their stadium is really nice because of the work they
no,
put into it.
but Wrigley's one of those old stadiums that literally has seats that are just like behind cement poles. Like you buy your seat and you get to the stadium and there's just a cement
Bro,
pole
half
in
the
front of your
stadium for
seat.
the Padres are just standing in the outfield. They're not even seats.
No, it's not.
I did that there. You don't even get a fucking
That's not
seat. You have to
that's not half the
stand.
stadium. That's not half the stadium. Dodger Stadium has the same exact thing.
No, they don't.
Yes, it does.
There's no ticket that you can buy at Dodger Stadium that doesn't come with a seat.
Quinn, do
what
you
if
have
That is
popcorn?
not true. That is not true.
What the fuck?
um
Yes, it
what
yes it
Dodger
is.
Stadium
There's
literally
never
sells standing room seats.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You're wrong.
Mom and Dad are
Show me
traded.
where.
Oh my God.
I bought way more
Dodgers
Dodger tickets than you,
Stadium
dumbass.
standing seats.
You guys really like baseball, huh?
No.
Back when I was
I hate this
We're
shit.
living in
arguing
San
over this.
Francisco, back when I was living in San Francisco, I was once like an hour late to my doctor's appointment because my doctor's office had the same address as Oracle Park, and it took me about an hour to realize that the doctor's office was underneath Oracle Park.
Whoa.
Ah, like underneath the stadium?
Yeah, yeah.
How the
Like
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 under?
there's the entrance to the park.
Yeah.
Then the other side is like the bay. And if you go around the park, there's like a staircase that goes down to like a bunch of offices and stuff underneath the park. And there was no way for me to know that the doctor's office would be underneath the baseball park.
You like think
Um,
it's like at shortstop?
Yeah.
You're like, what
I
the fuck is
legitimately, for
going
a
on?
moment, was like, the only possible option here is that I have to buy a ticket to this baseball game and go to like the 300 section, and that's where my doctor will be.
It was the team trainer. It's the team trainer.
Sam's at home plate. Where's my doctor? Hey,
I had really shitty insurance, man.
well, so wait,
The only thing I can get is is the team's physical therapist.
The fucking hamster mascot is your is your
The
doctor.
Yeah.
hamster.
what baseball team is from
Okay,
San
Bradley.
Francisco?
So you were wrong about one thing. You don't have to come in here and think that you need to correct me on who the fuck the Giants mascot is, bro. What is it, a
It's a
seal or
seal.
something?
It's Lou Seal.
It looks like a fucking hamster.
Oh
I'll
my
I'll
God.
edit in a picture of the mascot right now.
I'm sorry. The Giants have a mascot, and it's a seal that looks like a hamster.
Giants.
Because they're on the
Yeah,
bay.
because it's like
Their
it's in
stadium's
the
right on the
water, kind
water.
of.
Wait,
Oh, cute.
I didn't know San Francisco had a baseball team.
They've won a lot of World Series.
Damn, San Francisco Giants. Oh, I always think Giants are. Oh, well, that's football, and that's
There's two
East Coast.
Giants.
Yeah.
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 But the San Francisco Giants used to be in New York.
Hey, look at that. And the Las Vegas
And the New
Raiders
York
used to be.
Giants aren't even in New York.
Hey, New Jersey.
East Rutherford.
No, Rutherford. There's a lot of Fords and
Zach, I'm really
in
worried that your video quality is going to be bad.
Well, guess what, bud? We can't even see you because you quit the podcast
What are
to
you
try and
talking
prove
about?
me wrong, and you were wrong yourself.
What are you
So we
talking about?
can't even see your dumbass.
It's showing me on my right now.
It's a blank ass motherfucking screen for me. Honestly, it might be working, but for me right now, I can't see shit.
But also, I found standing room tickets.
Oh, you didn't, man.
Yes, I did.
Show me the fucking proof, bitch.
Well, every time I leave, it
can't
causes
even show his
problems.
face. Damn, you like Paddington?
I do like Paddington.
He likes marmalade. Did you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I heard
one,
about
this one
that.
got it on a marmalade sandwich.
Oh, is that what he's holding?
That's what he sold him. Check it out.
Ah, iconic, dude. Bring back the bucket hat. I'm ready. I'm ready to bring
Honestly.
it. I missed 2013 when we had Chance the Rapper and bucket hats, man.
Oh my god, acid rap era.
Good
Favorite
album.
song, Cocoa Butter Kisses.
Little
Even
Flatbush
better.
Zombies.
Oh, yes, sir. Little pro era, little
Childish
underachievers.
Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
Because the internet, there's a person that you all know that I am very familiar with who did not know Donald Glover and Childish Gambino were the same person.
Really?
Who
Yes.
was it?
I want you to guess.
Was it Jake?
Julia?
It wasn't Jake. It was wait, who?
Julia?
No, it wasn't Julia.
McKenna?
This person moved out of the state.
Issa.
Uh-uh. Further east.
Further east than Kansas City, Chico? Really?
Really?
That's surprising to me.
Right? That was an interesting conversation we had. Hi, Bradley, you're back. I missed your face.
And I'm sure he brought evidence for the thing that he called me
All
out
of your
on.
sweet
I mean,
lies
I was
about.
literally reading an article about Dodger Stadium standing room only tickets being the cheapest tickets.
And
Show
you
me
know what the three of
where I
us were
can buy
doing
the
while you
ticket.
were reading that
Where can I
article?
buy the
We were
standing room
podcasting.
only Dodger Stadium ticket?
When they put them on sale on MLB's website or StubHub or
No, show me
Ticketmaster,
where. Show me where.
You're
they
gone
only
again.
sell them for certain games, but they sell standing room tickets.
You're so fucking stupid, bro. You're so genuinely fucking dumb. Uh, it's a beautiful night out here. I think everyone should be outside
Okay.
forever. I think we should get rid of indoors.
My connection might
This is
suck.
my pitch to you guys.
Check the
I think we
group
should all
text.
quit our
Check the group text.
jobs
Check the
and
group
start a
text, Chris. Check
commune.
the group text.
This is not yours. This is from 4 years ago for one game, which was opening day.
Those are standing room only tickets.
Also, I, if I'm a fan, I would rather they
You
sell
made a
standing room
declarative
tickets
statement that they
for
don't
like
sell
a
standing room only
sold
tickets.
out game.
They don't. They don't sell them. They're not for sale.
You literally just looked at a thing where they were selling standing room only tickets
I saw a Facebook post from 4 years ago.
from the team. From the team. They
You're such a
also
worm.
they also
You're
sold
such
them
a
for the World
minuscule
Series
little
last
worm. You know
year. They
that?
sold them for the other playoff games last year.
You're such a snaily, slimy little worm.
They sell them for any playoff or for any game that's expected to sell out.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. There's entire Reddit
No, they
threads
d-
on it.
Bradley. No, they definitely don't. Maybe they
Oh
did
my
four
god.
years ago, one time. And also that's not what I was saying, really. What I was saying was that the Padres do it for every single game. It's part of the stadium. And you said the Dodgers do that. The Dodgers do that too.
Last year, the cheapest game one ticket for the World Series was $451 for standing room only at Dodger Stadium.
You know why? Because they were in the World Series. You know who wasn't?
The Padres.
See, this is why people hate Dodger fans because they can never admit when they're wrong. They know nothing about
No,
baseball, and when
no,
they
that
Where
get
wasn't no,
pointed out that
no,
they're
no.
actually wrong,
What's going on here
You're
is that
being pedantic.
I said that the Padres sell half of their stadium as standing room only seats, which they do every
no,
single
they
game.
don't.
And then
That's not
Bradley
half the
said,
stadium. They sell like maybe 5,000 tickets to standing room
and
only.
this is why people hate Padres fans because they're annoying little worms.
They sell maybe 5,000 tickets that are standing room only. That's not half the stadium.
Okay, so they sell 5,000 standing room only seats, and then you said the Dodgers do that too. The Dodgers do that too, which is not true.
I
The
knew what I
Dodgers
was
sell
doing
standing
when I
room
asked this
tickets.
question, but I didn't know how long it was going to go for.
I think this is great podcasting content.
You brought up a very heated topic, Clinton. This is on you, buddy.
Yeah.
Great conversation. I love it. Let me
Hey,
ask you this:
See,
Who
he's
has
so
more
and
he's
World
so
Series wins?
defensive about the Dodgers because they're so insecure because of their consistent failure to produce, despite the fact that they spent billions of dollars on their roster. That he will
they
argue
just
about
won the
standing room
World
only tickets.
Series.
Yeah, but that's after 15 years of having the top payroll in baseball, and they
Well,
finally do it
They won
is that
another
not?
one like a few years before that.
in a 60-game season. That's not a real season.
Who everyone played the same 60-game season.
It's not a real season. It's a third. You see, you only think
If
that
it's
because that's
not
the
a
same
real
year.
season,
You only think that because that's the same year the Lakers won a championship. So you're defensive
yeah,
about
a
that too.
completely valid, true
Nope.
championship.
COVID
Every
seasons
team
were
had
not
the
real.
same conditions, both in the
COVID
MLB and in the
seasons.
NBA,
COVID
and one
seasons
team won.
were not real. COVID
I'm
seasons
pretty
were
sure
not
they
Bradley,
had
real.
82
Bradley,
games in their season, right?
Bradley, look,
Sure.
I do not expect a
I
fan
don't know
of
if the
loser
NBA
teams
one.
to
No,
understand
the
this,
NBA one was short,
but
wasn't it?
No, it was 82.
uh, no, they cut it at like 50 something, and then they
And then
came
they did
back
the
in the
bubble,
bubble for
right?
like 8 regular season games and then the playoffs.
And it was
I'll
only
take
like
it.
was was it like only the teams that were in playoff contention for the last few regular season games?
No. It was like within a certain amount because I remember
Mhm.
the Suns that year were the 8 or 9 seed and they won every single regular season game that they played and did not make the playoffs.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Despite being invited to the bubble. Yeah, it was really fucked up at the time. But
How do you feel about it being LeBron's last season?
I don't think it's his last season.
His last season. That dude's washed.
I think it might be his last season as a Laker, but I don't think he's retiring without getting the whole like retirement tour. You
That's
know?
true.
Like I
Well,
Yeah.
he
feel like
could
he's
do
gonna
that this year,
announce
right?
it.
Oh,
Do what?
I think he could
Announce the
announce it
tour?
for the season.
He's
He
gonna play
could,
with
yeah.
Bryce.
Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen too.
With Westbrook,
Lakers
who's
are
that?
gonna
Who?
take Bryce in the second round
Oh, Bryce.
His other
next
son,
season.
Bryce.
Nah. I said Russ. I was like, I hope Russ's 5'6" ass isn't joining the NBA. Just because he did the TLC crew and one. Oh, by the way, okay, you guys are fans of basketball. Are you familiar with the TLC, the league crew, or the crew? Oh, sorry, the TCL, the crew league. There it is. Oh, dyslexia.
I don't think so.
The Crew League. I
It
feel like I've heard
is.
of that.
I'll look this up.
It's a YouTube series. Now I do forget the
Crew
name of the
League.
channel. But the crew league is on their. I haven't tuned in since their fifth season, their fifth championship. But they take rappers, artists in the industry, and they tell them, "Hey, form a team." Right now, the intended goal was for people that were joining to like get their friends, family, people that they knew played ball, but they were actually close with to form this team. Russ, in the very first season, recruited like G League players, NBA guys that had like 2 seasons under their belt.
Wait,
They still lost, but
Russ like Russell Westbrook?
no, Russ like the rapper, like the talent.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought you said Russ, but you said Bryce, and it reminded me of Russ, the whole thing that he did because they played Jack Harlow's team and they blew them out of the water. But then they did the interview and he's like, "Hey, did you grow up with any of these guys?" He's like, "No, I recruited these guys out of the NBA." He's like, "Oh, no wonder you won."
that does sound like
I,
something Russ would do.
But they did
I wish
change
I.
the rules. Oh, what's up?
I was just gonna say I wish I had white boy swag like Jack Harlow.
You do? I mean, you're a white boy that can speak a little Spanish.
Yeah.
Let them know.
And we
Dude,
used
when
to.
when we get you on that court tomorrow, the aura is gonna be just unmatched.
He's the
Zach's
Tico.
farming.
Knee brace and everything.
Zach's gonna be too
Oh, I
good to
got
be
a.
signing
Oh, I
titties.
have a debilitated knee brace. It's so big.
It looks so cool though.
He said
Oh,
he
do you have it with
can't
you right
move
now?
it.
It helps though.
Which knee is it? Oh, is it the one you injured?
Yeah, yeah. My improv knee.
Yeah.
Also, I want everyone to check out this sweet lighting I got going on.
I
Unfortunately, I
can't.
can
You watch
your
Frozen.
quality on this stream is so bad. I'm sure it's going to be great
Oh,
in the actual podcast episode, which I will go back and watch to reference this moment specifically.
thank you,
You're you're
thank
at
you.
We are
about
all right now.
you're at about 4 frames a minute.
Yeah.
Really, you guys all look pretty good.
Oh, we
Yeah,
look
that's the
great.
weird thing. Like Bradley and Quinn for me look like fine, but you're getting like 4 frames a minute.
What?
Is weird.
I'm
Well,
actually
I
even
think
closer to my
it's
router.
because well, maybe the walls, like the
Yeah,
exterior
maybe.
walls of the house, interfere with it.
This is why we should get rid of the indoors and we should just have outdoors.
I'll come over right now and film with you outside. Outsword?
Yeah.
Outside. Outsword, eh?
In
You want to
person
outsword?
podcast episode when?
You said
IRL
eight
podcast
person?
when?
Well, I try to
Yes.
get you guys to go to the batting cages with me on Monday. We could record.
I
We
was
could record
down.
it in person one.
I'd be down.
It's the home run derby, and I will be watching that.
Bradley's the only one that has a
I also
conflict.
work until 5 o'clock that day, so I'm not driving up to Corona after that.
Right, because you're a fucking Padres fan, but that's okay.
What does that have to do with my work hours?
San Diego, which is far away and can't drive up because you're dedicated to San Diego.
It's a better place to live.
Listen, man.
That's really
Listen,
not true.
I get that you have an
You're saying it's not better than Corona, California?
San Diego better than Corona, California? No.
Yeah.
No. Because you know what Corona has? Has community, has culture. It's got Miguel's Jr.
It's got
That's all you need. That's
White
all you need.
supremacist like
Family.
Sean Strickland.
We got Ken Calvert.
All right, you
Oh,
guys have
yeah, does that kick
Carlsbad,
over?
so
Pretty good in
Ken
my head.
Calvert sleeping with hookers in the library parking lot and then
See,
getting
that's when he
reelected for
was
the next 20
inspirational.
years in a row.
He
Whomst
used
among us hasn't done the same
Actually, I
thing?
think he
hey,
said, I think he said he was helping them.
hey,
His from what I remember, his defense was that he was paying or recording it so that it was pornography, which is legal, versus prostitution, which is not legal.
what do you think he
where's
was going
that
to
All
porn
right.
title
at?
that
I'm trying to
video?
watch. I'm trying to jerk off.
Huh?
What do you think he would have titled the video? CPL doesn't stand
Fat
for Corona Public
congressman in a
Library.
Sexton car.
Naughty congressman.
Naughty
Naughty
congressman.
congressman does the deed in the parking lot of his congressional office.
Corona Public
Congressional
Library.
staffer goes down on congressman's
Oh,
staff.
hello. Yeah, I think there's bugs getting in my nose, though. Hey, sorry, I didn't announce that too loud.
Bugs getting in your nose?
That's what I called my cocaine addiction as well.
Told you not to fucking tell anybody. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm back in the indoors.
Aw, come on.
Do you guys have a favorite chore?
Vacuuming.
Vacuuming. I didn't even think about that one. It's a pretty fun one. That one
I
slept
think
on.
it was a
I
good one.
I like vacuuming and I like taking out the trash.
Yeah. We'll
I kind of,
glance
I
at the
kind of
I like
like,
outdoors.
mopping.
I kind of like
I
doing
think
the
mopping's
dishes.
cool.
I like doing the dishes too.
Doing the
I like
dishes
I
is
hate
laundry.
mopping.
Sam or Bradley, someone pick who goes first. Fuck.
Brad, you go.
doing the dishes. I understood what he said. I think he understood what I said. Zach understood
Yeah.
what I said.
Oh, it was coming in at the same time, and you guys talking over each other. Okay, gotcha. Dishes, cool. Vacuuming.
I think the justification came in at the same time. Why do you like dishes, Bradley?
It's just satisfying. We don't have a dishwasher at my house, so we hand wash our dishes.
I thought you were
It's
married.
it's like you what?
I thought you were married.
Married to a worm.
Oh,
So
worms don't have hands.
once
They
you
can't do the dishes.
once exactly once you
Got
clean
him.
it, then it's very clean. You see your progress instantly right there.
You also have like a dish
You
you
know
can
what?
eat off of. Then you like dry it.
I um I really like the smell of a clean dish. When we talk about this, like after you use some hot ass motherfucking water
Mm-hmm.
on a plastic bowl, say for like that you would normally use for like cereal, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a nice scrub with like hot water, some dish soap, and then you wash it all off, you dry it off completely. The smell of that, because it smells like nothing. It smells like absolutely nothing but like completely sterile plastic.
Do you like the smell of dish soap?
Yes, I love the smell of dish soap.
Okay. Well,
Depends on the dish soap for me.
is
Dawn
there
dish soap is like one of the best smells ever.
is there a difference between the dish soap and the clean dish, or would you say they're the same smell?
There's less of a fragrance on the dish because it just smells like, and then it still has like a little bit of heat to it from the hot water a little bit.
Okay, I'm following. So watered down soap?
But there's not even any water left. It's not even a smell really. It's the absence of a smell completely.
I'm
Like
following.
perfect zero is what you're talking about.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I like that concept.
But my favorite chore to do is vacuuming.
Mhm.
And the reason is because I hate listening to anybody else vacuum. So it's like if I just do it, then I'm the one that's doing it. and I can handle it. But it's like that is a sound that drives me up the wall. Like if I'm trying to work or something in my office, I have taken over the vacuuming duties completely because if I'm trying to work and somebody else is fucking vacuuming, it just blood red mad. I can't handle it.
I like when vacuuming when you like pick up something good in the vacuum and you hear it
Uh,
Oh, the sounds.
like get sucked up. Yeah,
It makes a
yeah, like
crunch.
a little like pebble or something that was in the carpet or whatever. The sound of
Yeah.
that getting sucked up is good.
mm,
That thing is sucking. Sorry.
but the worst moment is when you accidentally vacuum a charger, and then it gets like stuck in there, and it's like, you ever gotten anything stuck in a vacuum?
Coins and stuff, but never a charger.
Sam, what
Yeah,
did you
not
say
something
your
like that.
favorite chore was?
Laundry.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
laundry's pretty
'Cause I like
fun.
the process
Like
of piling up the
doing
dirty
it,
clothes,
folding it.
throwing them in there, folding, organizing, putting it either in the hanger or in the dresser where it belongs. It's nice, peaceful. I like the smell of clean clothes.
See, I hate folding
I
laundry.
love the smell.
Also, I like being able to put on like either a movie in the background or a podcast or something and just do the chore.
What
Um,
podcast you put on?
so not this one. That one I put on when I'm putting my full attention to it, not when I'm doing anything else. I'm not
No
second
other
screening this
activity.
podcast.
This is not a background podcast.
Yeah.
This is I
This
need
is
to
to sit
watch
down,
it.
bring a notepad,
Yeah.
and take some fucking
Sit your
notes.
white ass down
The
and
quiz will be on
listen.
Friday.
The quiz is over. Study for your midterm now. I like washing my car. That's a fun one.
Ooh.
Sure. Because it's like it takes the longest, so I know that I can just like have music going. Um, I like kind of being out in the driveway if there's people out. It's kind of hey, what's going on? Spray like having on a sunny day, and you fucking take the nozzle. You see the little rainbow in the sky. You're like, damn, I just made a rainbow. You start
Get your
scrubbing.
bikini on.
Get you.
Just rub your spongy
Mm-hmm.
boobs all over the motherfucking windows.
I mean, I can wash your
He
car.
knows what's up.
I'll wash
Oh my
We
Sam's.
should do
god.
a car wash fundraiser for the podcast.
But don't you guys
The
just
four of
fucking
us
love
wash other people's cars.
yes. I was gonna ask you guys, don't you love the smell of a freshly washed car outside of a fresh
Yeah, yeah,
just kidding.
inside and so.
Outside of my Subaru after I get it washed.
Smells like
I don't even
Mm.
menthol.
know when the last time was I got my car
You
washed.
guys looking cars?
Yeah, car licking.
No,
Lightning McQueen style.
nope, I am not doing that.
Why not?
That's weird of you. Yeah.
I mean, I licked the Lightning McQueen at California Adventure.
See, I feel
What?
like that's weirder.
See, you just harassed someone.
Hey man, that's a living creature. If you could not do that without their consent, would
You're
be
going to
actually way
Disney
cooler.
jail.
There's actually Owen Wilson inside in there.
Oh, that's fine.
His soul is trapped in there.
Did you
Then they're
even say
going,
Kerchow?
wow.
Kerchow.
Kerchow. Start looking at Owen Wilson.
Kerchow.
Wow, this feels really great, though, Mater. Thanks.
Danielle just standing there as the employee watching that.
Oh
Kerchow.
my god.
You have to let it happen. She's not allowed to put her hands on me.
Danielle, if you
Also,
let the
100% certain that's happened.
What, someone licking the Lightning McQueen
Yeah.
or just any of the
Yeah.
characters?
Every single one of the characters has been licked at least
Imagine
once.
what the costume ones would be like in the like felt suits or whatever. Ugh, that'd be a horrible
probably tastes like a
texture.
pool table.
It tastes salty, probably from the popcorn air.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's probably got people's like sunblock all
I
rubbed
went
up
there,
on it
bro.
and
I
stuff.
went there.
I'm sorry. Well, I know you.
Probably.
No.
People have sneezed on it,
Ugh.
Don't like that.
I was talking
Next
about
sweated
time I
this
go
on
to
it.
because
Disneyland, I'm sneezing on one of those motherfucking characters.
just come to Knott's with me, guys. Come on now. It's like $200 for the year pass. It's really fun, I promise. And they've got kettle corn and shit. It's like super cool. And
Now
you can
it
see
kind of makes me
Snoopy.
sad every time I go.
To Knott's, I love Knott's. I love Knott's more than Disney. I'll say it. I'm not trying to defend it. I know it's a very unpopular opinion, but Knott's is so cool.
Knott's, the only thing that Knott's is missing is Star Wars.
True. And
Can they
Autotopia.
get a Can they get
And
a dope ass motherfucking Star
Disneyland
Wars
does
ride?
not have Snoopy, so
Oh fuck!
And I know somebody that
Damn,
really loves
the
Snoopy.
exact counter move.
Bradley's
I've been
muted.
working on something, you
I
guys.
think
But they do have Mrs. Incredible.
Snoopy's beaten Mr. Incredible in a fight 9 times out of 10.
I said
Snoopy's a
Mrs.
World War II
Incredible.
vet. So what about Mr. Incredible?
I said Mrs. Incredible.
Oh, she's winning 10 times out of 10, 11 out of 10. I mean, she's beating me, and I would pray for that to happen. Um, my mom watches this.
Zach, you've been working on something.
I've been working on something, you guys, and I want to premiere it here for you.
Oh,
I've been working on a new character. I've been working on some like character acting, some like getting into sort of just embracing full body spirit of a performance of something that is not myself. And my first character is called the Scottish Baby, and it's like so far I only have a little bit, but it's like I'm the Scottish baby. I want to be in commercials because like that lawn care. That's all I have so far. Do you know that lawn care company that's like feed your lawn, feed it?
Scott,
This is basically like the prequel to that, like what he was like as a baby. It's like I'm
I'm
just a
assuming
little
there was
Scottish
also
baby.
something visual with that too that we just couldn't see.
I want to be in commercials.
That was
Fucking
kind of it. I don't know. I kind of gave you guys everything I had,
good, good God, I'm a fucking
I
but
baby.
this has
like it.
been. I'm a Scottish baby, and I want to be in commercials.
That's awesome. That's like the
That's it. I literally don't even have a third line at all.
part two to
I think I'm just
Brave.
gonna say that like a bunch.
I think it would work.
Thanks for letting me show you guys what I've been working on.
Have you
No.
busted that out of
Thank you
your
for
I
butt
chatting.
yet?
I keep going to coffee shops and I just sit down and I write, "I'm the Scottish baby. I want to be in commercials," and then I pick up my stuff and I walk out. Like, job well done.
You're just manifesting.
No, the only thing I've been doing in improv is getting in trouble for race-based humor.
Damn.
Could you specify
We would love
which
to know an
race?
example.
Oh, it's a good story.
This just happened yesterday. This just happened yesterday. I really fucking put my foot in my mouth. I don't know. There was like a scene I was doing where I was like, it was based off of something like people that are not from California who moved to California and then they think that they're Californian.
Mm.
And so I based a scene off that and I started it off with like this girl and I was like, "Hey mom, I just want to let you know that like I'm from California now." She's like, "But we're from Alabama. You're not." And I'm like, "No, I've been watching a lot of 90210. I'm Californian. It's in my DNA." Okay. So the goal of the whole performance is to like do a scene and then do a second version of the same scene, like the same comedic idea, but just like you take it somewhere else or you like heighten it, you just like add to it. So I was like, like the next scene came and I started it off and like, I was like, "Hey mom, I just want to let you know, like, I'm Chinese now." And
Tell them the best part.
So like it honestly got along okay. It got along fine. Like people when I first said it, people were like, "Whoa." But people were laughing. The whole thing ended like I got some notes from my instructor and she was like, like I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. Like I understood what you were going for. It made sense because you were just like heightening the same comedic idea. Like I saw where it was coming from. And I wasn't like making fun of Chinese people or anything. I was just like, well, it turns out that the girl that I was also in the scene with was fucking Chinese. And I, I didn't even know.
Oh no.
And so, it's like the first half of class ended, and then like the second half of class started, and like before, I thought I got away with it. Honestly, I was like, okay, we're all good. Like, the instructor said it was fine. No, dude, when the second half of class started, the girl I was in the scene with, like, she was really really cool about it, and she never like directly pointed at me. She was just like, hey, so I was like involved in a scene, and I wasn't comfortable with it, and like just want to let it like I'm Chinese, and like if we could just avoid that. That was like I was just sitting there like,
Does anyone from your
Master, what's
class
the
go on that
problem?
podcast?
well, they all just followed me on Instagram like yesterday
Well,
when
see,
during the last class. I I I saved this story for 55 minutes into the episode
what they
because I
do.
think we're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, so
I
like
for
if I were to
one.
ever, I would not do that again. I learned my lesson. I would not try to go so outlandishly like out of my realm to try and be funny and like tell a joke. I would just be like, "Hey mom, I'm like Irish now or I'm French or something that's like more playable to who I am so that it's not like the butt of the joke is
Well,
that Chinese people are so different than us or something like that."
I, for one, think that it's a really interesting commentary on cultural appropriation. And you were right to say
I mean,
that.
I was playing an idiot. I wasn't like coming across as like a smart person, but it still was
Did you do an accent
We
though?
need to make comedy
No, I
legal
did no
again.
accent.
Yeah.
I did zero accent at all. That was the first thing that Mason asked me too. He was like, "Did you do a fucking accent?" No, I did no accent. I did I did
You didn't do like a
Did you?
breakfast at
bang a
Tiffany's.
gong. I did bang a gong in the scene.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in this week.
You
What's
gotta
our
cut
closing
that part
remarks?
out.
This is a great week. Great episode.
Oh, cut that.
Please don't cut that. Leave it in there. Jack, what are your final remarks?
Uh, um, fear. My final remark: fear is the mind killer. Okay, so like after that, I was
Wasn't
like, damn,
wasn't
I
that
should.
your final remark like week 2?
I think maybe that's. I like that quote, but um, you know what? I was really nervous to ever do a performance again, but I got right back up there in the second half of class,
Oh yeah,
and
love to hear that.
the girl that called me out was actually really fucking cool, and I was just like, I really appreciate you being cool about it because you could have like blown up on me in class. Like a different person would have like blown up on me. So they were pretty cool about it. I had it like I was like all like in my head about it for a minute, but then I had to be like, they're right. I shouldn't have done that. So don't be afraid. Even if you make a mistake, people are cool.
I have a question. On when we come
It's
see
a
your show
beautiful
on
learning
Saturday,
experience.
will you point her out to us, or will we just know?
Okay,
I'm
why
not
did you
gonna
ask that
point
question?
her out.
Hey, there she
Not
is.
like in front of everyone, but you could like pull us to the side and be like, "That's the girl that I did that scene with."
Somehow find a way to improv it into the scene.
I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just gonna skip that question. There's so many problematic layers to that I don't even want to expound upon. Okay, okay. Next person with final remarks. Quentin, maybe.
Oh, final remark. Hey, if you're watching the podcast, you made it this far, go back in the video, and if you leave a comment below, what timestamp and for how many seconds did I just stare into the camera and smile while I was outside? I'll give you a prize.
Sweet.
Thank
All
you.
right.
More prizes on Mudcheck. Bradley, what you got?
I gotta start thinking of these ahead of time.
There you go.
Uh,
That's a nice final remark.
There you go.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
I
That's all
just,
you got to do. That's
I just,
literally all that's required of you is to say one thing.
I'm sorry. I just love improv.
Aw, guy loves improv.
He meant to say
I don't want to feel
improv.
constrained by the shackles of a script.
I agree. Sam, anything? Any last remarks?
My final remarks are guess our starting lineup for the game tomorrow in the comments below, and you'll win a prize from me.
Another prize?
I mean, they
Another
have to
Prizes
know
prize?
who all the
galore if you
players
get to
are,
this
don't
point
they?
of the. I feel like
Here's
we've
a
talked about
hint.
it enough on here.
Here's a hint.
The
Zach's on
loyal
the
listeners will
bench.
know.
Here's a hit, Quentin.
Here's another hint. Sam is on the bench.
None of us are starters, is your hint.
Bradley starting.
All
Yeah,
right.
Brad. If you come down from San Diego and join the
Yes.
league, we'll start you.
Fighting Irish.
Start me at center.
Okay.
Okay.
Peace out.
Peace out. Bye,
Talk
everyone.
to you guys later. Bye.